Hello everyone and welcome to SOP Academy. In this video, we are going to see an INFOSYS interview experience which was held recently, that is on 14th of February 2022. The branch of the candidate was ECE and the duration of this interview was 20 to 25 minutes. I have shared other interview experiences on INFOSYS as well. You can check out the INFOSYS interview experience playlist on this channel and you will find the other interviews. So let us start with this one. So the first question was, tell me about yourself. After this, he was asked, have you done any internships or trainings? So if you have done any trainings or internships, or if you have any prior experience of working on any project, then you can explain them. The next question was, did you work on any project? So as you have mentioned some projects in your resume, because projects are very important part of an interview or your resume. So whatever projects you have mentioned and you are confident in those projects, then you can mention those. The next question was why you chose Python over other languages. So this candidate must have mentioned Python in his resume. So this question was asked to him. So the simple answer is I have mentioned some of the points which you can say if this question comes to you and you have Python in your resume as well. So first point is Python is a simple and easy to learn language compared to some other languages. It is compatible with various platforms. It has large libraries and frameworks. It is an object oriented language and it has a very supportive and a active community. The next question was, tell me the difference between C and Python. So here's the difference. C is a procedural programming language while Python is an object oriented programming language. C is a middle level language while a Python is a high level language. C is compiled programming language. Python is an interpreted programming language. C is faster language compared to Python as it is compiled, while Python programs are usually slower than C programs as they are interpreted. So usually the compiled programs are faster than the interpreted ones. The last one is the type of various variables must be declared when they are used in C, but in Python variables are untyped. That is, there is no need to define the data type of a variable while declaring it. So these are some of the main points. I have mentioned 5 points. So I think this is enough to explain the difference. But if you want to see more differences, then you can search on Google and you will find various other differences. The next question was, what is the use of self in Python? So the self keyword is used to represent an instance of a class. So you use this keyword so that you can access the attributes and methods of a class in Python. So we have classes in Python. So the self keyword is just used so that you can access the attributes and the methods of the class. What is a decorator? So this is a little tricky. If you read about decorators, you will get a bit confused. So in simple terms, I am going to explain. So first of all, that we have some functions in any programming language. If we have any code, there are functions. So what happens if we want to change the functionality of the function? So instead of changing the original function, the original definition of the function, we can add some functionality using the decorator. So this is the main use of a decorator. So you can see decorators are used to modify the behaviors of a functions of a class. So it will not directly change the function, it will just modify it. So in decorators, functions are taken as arguments into another function and then called inside a wrapper function. So the function inside we call it is called a wrapper function. Decorators will allow the extension of an existing function without any modification to the original function source code. So this is the main point, that is without changing the original code, we can modify the code using decorators. How to delete a file in Python? So to delete a file in Python, you need to first import OS module. So you have to write import OS. Then this syntax will be used, that is os.remove, and inside brackets you will mention the file name. So in this example, the file name was demofile.txt. So os.remove, in the brackets you can mention the file name. The next question was, can you write a code to find factorial of a number? You can share your screen. You can also expect that interviewers might tell you to write some codes and ask you to share your screen. So this code was to write the factorial of a number. There are various logics and algorithms. I have showcased the most simple and the best method to find a factorial. So this is a recursive method. So first we define factorial. We made a function known as factorial. So if x equal to 1, so as the factorial of 1 is always 1, so for that case we have written if x equal to 1, then we just have to simply return 1. For other cases, that is for else, return this x into factorial of x minus 1. So this is recursion. We are using a function in the definition of another function. So return x into factorial x minus 1. Suppose if x was 3, so if x equal to first it will come here, if x equal to 1, no, then it will come to the else statement. So return x means 3 into factorial of 3 minus 1, that is factorial of 2. So it is 3 into factorial of 2. Now it will find the factorial of 2 and then it will multiply it with x. So finally you will return the factorial of the number. So this is a simple algorithm. The main thing is that you need to remember this step, that is x into factorial of x minus 1. The next question was any other offers from other companies. So always say no to this question, because if you have many offers, then there is less chance that you will join this company. So that is why you should always deny this. The next question was any plans for GATE or any other government exams. So even if you have plans, even if you have other offers, even if you have plans for government exams, you simply have to deny this while asked in an interview, because if you have GATE, if you have aspirations for higher exams or government exams, then that is not suitable for a company, because company is going to pay you salary, it will train you, and it doesn't expect you to leave the company after you crack some government exam or any other companies. The next question was, are you willing to relocate across any Infosys office location? So yes, you will say yes to this question, because your location will be decided after you get a project. So the location will be dependent upon your what project you get after the training. So say yes to this question. The next question was, if you have any question, then you can ask. This is all from my side. So at last, they will tell you if you have any questions or queries. They always do ask some questions or queries, because the more interactive you are during an interview, the more bonus points you have chance of getting. So I hope you like this video. I have shared the questions as well as the answers for the technical questions. The main thing is to prepare your project well, prepare the programming languages which you have mentioned. Don't mention many programming languages, mention one or two which you are confident and you have experience in, so that because the interviewer will ask questions related to the only those languages and projects that you have mentioned in the resume. And if you are prepared in that, then there is no need to worry, the interview will go smoothly. And the duration is also not long, only 20 to 25 minutes. Technical plus HR questions are asked, and in a few days, if you are selected, if you are shortlisted, you will soon receive the offer letter. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, you can give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to the SOP Academy channel. I will be sharing more interview experiences in the future. So that is all for this video. See you soon in the next video.